A few days ago, David Brock, who's the founder of the progressive group Media Matters for America, and who is also the founder of Correct the Record, a super PAC that's supporting Hillary Clinton, he penned an open letter to Bernie Sanders and his campaign. I want to read you the first sentence of this letter. I'm writing today to urge that you and your campaign immediately halt all negative campaigning against our party's prospective candidate for the presidency, Secretary Hillary Clinton. So 3 contests into this battle for the Democratic nomination. David Brock, the founder of one of Hillary Clinton's super PACs, Correct the Record, is now urging Senator Sanders to stop the negative ads because he's worried that it's going to be damaging to her campaign when she takes it to the Republicans. 3 contests in.
What constitutes as negative? What constitutes as negative to him?
Nothing that actually Bernie has said is untrue. It may be negative in that it is indicting,
damaging.
Yeah,
that's what
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, that's what.
But it's not.
That's
untrue.
what he really means.
Yeah.
Stop all the damage.
Right.
Stop all the criticism.
Yeah.
That causes Hillary Clinton's campaign to incur massive amounts of damage.
Now, isn't it just a little bit presumptive of him to say she is the, like she's going to be the winner? It's 3 contests.
Don't criticize the winner, Will.
Now, if you look at the delegate totals, now we've had Iowa, we've had New Hampshire, and we've had Nevada. The delegate totals are 51 for Hillary Clinton and 51 for Bernie Sanders.
So she's not a shoo-in.
No, she's not a shoo-in at all.
He said the GOP is going to use some of Bernie's criticism to damage Hillary even more,
right.
Which to me is very. That's a bad reason not to put your best foot forward as far as the Bernie Sanders campaign goes. Like, so Hillary shouldn't be allowed to incur any criticism for the simple fact that the GOP can use it. I'm like, to me, that's not even a reasonable argument. Like, we shouldn't criticize Hillary Clinton because others could criticize. Yeah, exactly. That doesn't even make any sense.
No. See,
don't criticize Hillary. The GOP will use it. That sounds desperate. Yeah. Because in the letter,
this was a desperation move.
In the letter, he claims that Bernie Sanders' campaign is desperate.
Yeah. See, maybe the other thought is Bernie Sanders recognizes that he's the strongest candidate to take it to the Republicans.
Exactly.
So yeah, he really does need to damage Hillary Clinton as much as he can so that he becomes the nominee. Because look at the polls. All the polls head-to-head matchups with him and the Republicans, he's beating them. But Hillary, no, not so much. Now, there's some polls where she's beating Donald Trump. But the other Republicans, no, she's not at all. So it would make sense if you're looking out for the Democratic Party, which David Brock suggests that he is. He doesn't want the Democratic Party to suffer any damage as a whole. If you're looking out for the Democratic Party, you're asking for the wrong candidate to tone it down. Maybe Hillary Clinton should just bow out because she's obviously the weaker candidate.
Yeah, because if she was strong, she'd be able to kind of address these issues that Bernie Sanders is bringing to her table. Now, it's like the psychology of Hillary Clinton, let's say, as being presented through her surrogates and through her campaign strategy, through the tactics of her surrogates, it kind of exposes a very obvious insecurity on her part, where you take honest criticism and try to change it into something that's like unnecessary or something that's like dirty politics. Right. You're trying to take like valid criticism and making it seem like an unjust attack. To me, this is not a case where you could say that's
no. See, Bernie's strategy is to hit her where it hurts.
Where it
on
hurts.
the truth.
On the truth. Exactly.
He points out the troublesome aspects of her, candidacy. That's what he does.
And the main troubling aspect to her candidacy is what?
Yep.
Is the money she's taken from campaign special interest groups.
Yep. Campaign finance, her donors. And look, like I said, that's Bernie's strategy. He hits it. He hits you where it hurts because it's the truth. Now, Hillary Clinton's strategy, you talk about David Brock talking about tone down the negative campaigning, right? Hillary Clinton is the one that is guilty of having a campaign that does push polling. All right. Yeah. She's done this in 2008 against Obama, and she's doing it now, as evidenced by at least 2 reports in Nevada where people actually, there was a writer that wrote about it, and there was also somebody that recorded it and sent it in to a news organization. So,
for people who don't know what push polling is.
Yeah. So push polling is slimy, dirty, disgusting politics, and where a campaign will say, okay, we're going to call these voters and act like we're a real polling organization. So they'll start asking them pretty benign questions, talking about, just your background, maybe if your race, your education, your income, stuff like that. And then they'll ask you like a word play. So it'll start out with, okay, is Hillary Clinton, does she have integrity? Yes or no?
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Exactly. And they'll ask the same things of Bernie Sanders. But then later on, it gets to, would you vote for Bernie Sanders if you knew he blocked immigration reform?
Yeah.
And so it'll be all negative types of questions about Bernie Sanders. But then when it gets to Hillary, it would be like,
all positive.
Would you vote for Hillary if you knew she
saved a baby in a fire? Or would you vote for Hillary if you knew that she supported Black Lives Matter or whatever, something loose like that?
So that's the problem is a lot of voters don't pay attention as much as we would like them to. So the information that they're getting on these phone calls, they might actually, say, ooh, really? Bernie did that? Oh man, I can't vote for him.
It's like planting the seed.
Exactly.
Planting the seed.
So that's what she does. And also her latest attack strategy is calling Bernie Sanders a one-issue candidate. Now, I've personally been to Bernie's rallies. We've seen Bernie's rallies on TV.
Dog.
Okay. We've seen them on the debates.
Name them off the top of your head. Infrastructure.
Education. Criminal justice reform.
Campaign finance reform.
Yep. Climate change.
I mean,
jobs.
That's
raising
not
the minimum wage.
That's not
not being in perpetual warfare.
Western imperialism. That's not one issue.
No, it's not one. But see, what she's trying to take away the steam and energy away from is his call for totally ridding our economy and our democracy of this rigged
dirty money.
Yeah, the campaign finance.
Oh,
okay? That's what she wants to take the energy away from.
But why would she want to take the energy away from that? Well,
why would she? That's a good question. Why would she want to do that? Is she in the pockets of anybody?
I don't know. Is she?
She might be. She might be. And see, so, I mean, if you want to talk about dirty politics, it's on Hillary Clinton's side. Don't call Bernie Sanders a negative campaigner because he points out
something out that's true.
The truth. That's false and disingenuous. David Brock, if you actually cared about the Democratic Party and the future of the Democratic Party, you switch your allegiance. Feel the burn.
Founder of Media Matters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think the truth matters more.